At this point against each other, we don't really have any tricks. We know pretty much every shot that's gonna come, or like we've seen it before.
And he kind of already knows everything that's coming. I know what to expect because I know the player he is.
It's pretty even split who wins. Sometimes there'll be like a few weeks where one of us mostly wins, and then there'll be a few weeks where the other one mostly wins.
My dad got me into it. He used to play table tennis, and he wanted to get me into something individual where I would only think and rely on myself. He taught me some basic stuff, and we would practice on a daily basis.
The first time I ever played, I was pretty young. I went with my dad to his friend's house. I just didn't want to stop playing. I was bad. I held the paddle wrong, but it was fun for me. I really liked it. We got a ping pong table for my birthday when I was 11. And so I kept asking my dad, come play ping pong with me, come play ping pong with me.
My dad kind of just sat back and just said some encouraging words, and naturally I was super competitive as a little kid, and I actually was coaching myself through the matches and thinking I'm kind of actually unique in the sport. And I taught myself pretty much everything up until now.
I wanted to get better, so I just kept playing.
He's improved drastically, especially since our facility has opened up. It takes a lot of experience of playing a lot of different players to get good at returning different types of location, different types of spin.
Serves are always a tricky thing, table tennis, when you're playing a match against someone for the first time, because you can disguise how the spin is put on the ball.
Michael is very tough to play against. He knows every serve I have, all 50, he's seen all of them. It's very annoying. We got so used to each other that he's like the back of my hand. On paper, I am higher rated, so I'm expected to win. I've beaten him the last 6 times, so I'm kind of on a hot streak. I'm gonna predict that I'm still gonna maintain that streak. I just gotta make sure I keep my serves, kind of shorter so he can't attack it too hard. Otherwise, it's like pretty much next to impossible to stop him because he's a very offensive player, and so am I.
I think he'll probably beat me this time, partly because AJ has been winning recently, and partly because I have not been practicing as much as I normally do. He doesn't actually practice very much. He's just been playing since he was a kid.
In the past, I used to practice and train and make sure everything felt good before I would compete, whereas now I'm a manager here and also a coach, so there's really no time for me to practice.
He's always busy. He got a wife, and he's always working, and he doesn't want to take his day off to play with me.
I feel like I have a big advantage every time, no matter how much I get to practice or play, just because I feel like I can work through it and outthink the other person.
Try not to think about whether they're better than me. I just try to act like it's 0-0, or sometimes I think he'll win and I'll end up winning, and you just never really know.
So it's just a matter of who can focus and get the one critical point at a critical time to squeak out the victory.